It doesn't make sense to spend 300 million euros destroying resources that we should be sharing with the future, and spending all this public money to create 80 jobs. It simply does not make sense. And it doesn't make sense in the 21st century to trying to perfect the art of destroying materials. That's not our challenge in the 21st century. The challenge in the 21st century is to stop making packaging and products which have to be destroyed. And that is the central message of the zero waste strategy. It says we need community responsibility at the back end with source separation, porta a porta, composting, recycling, waste reduction initiatives, reuse, repair, and community centers, economic incentives, separation for the residual facilities to separate the residuals, and research aimed at better industrial design to move the issue from the back end of waste disposal to the front end of resource management and better industrial design. Waste is a design problem. Nature makes no waste. Human beings make waste, and we have to become as clever as nature and develop the zero waste strategy. It sounds like an idealistic goal. I know, it sounds too idealistic, but we can show that zero waste can be approached with a series of simple, practical, cost-effective, and politically acceptable steps. And the good news is that many communities in Italy have started this process. And you start with porta a porta, not Vespa, porta a porta collection systems. And we already have now in Italy over 2,000 communities with porta a porta getting over 50% diversion, 50% recycling and composting. We have some communities in Lazio province that managed to get over 60% in just 1 year. Novara, a community of 100,000, 70% in 18 months. Priula Consorcio in Treviso, 22 communities averaging 76%, 4 communities over 80%. Villa d'Asti in Piedmonte, 85%. And even in the south, in the province of Naples, we're getting communities over 70%. And in Salerno, over 80%. So it's clear that in Italy there are communities that are doing the right thing, and I'm standing in front of the wrong thing in Brescia. This is the wrong way to go if we want to do something for our planet. The number one challenge of the 21st century is sustainability, and the springboard to sustainability is zero waste. And the springboard to zero waste is porta a porta. Now, if you focus the camera down there, that symbolizes a lack of porta a porta. There is one container which is set up to take mixed waste, and that is a symbol. If you don't separate your waste, then this is what you get. This is the symbol for incineration. If you have lazy politicians, if you have a lazy population, or I think it's more the lazy politicians that don't set up the system so that you retain the luxury of mixing everything together, then that is what you are going to get. That is what you get if you're not prepared to source separate. But look at that, because that is the symbol of a lack of sustainability. This says we don't care about the future. You see that beautiful building, superb architects. They've made it look very pretty with the pastel shade of blue and a nice modern architecture, but basically that building spells out failure. A failure to take on the challenge of sustainability in the 21st century. This is Paul Connett. I hope you've enjoyed this little videotape, and if you want to see more about zero waste, go to our webpage. The webpage is AmericanHealthStudies.org. AmericanHealthStudies.org. rifiuti.org, and you'll see a series of videotapes I've made on the road to zero waste. Thanks a lot.